Recruiters are definitely feeling the pain. In fact, recruiter sentiment just hit its lowest level in 18 months in August. Does that spell trouble for tomorrow's jobs report, which, of course, is the last one before the Fed's next meeting? Back with us once again is Sohn, chairman of Recruiter.com. And Evan, this is taking a notably more, do we say downbeat yet, tone the past couple of months?
Yeah, and great to see you, Kelly. And yes, we're certainly feeling the pain. Recruiter sentiment is at a 2.6 out of 5. It's the lowest level, as you said, in 18 months. The workload, the number of jobs that recruiters are working on are also down. It's been down for a few months now. And it's a really tight labor market. You saw in the Joel report that you just saw, hiring is down 5% year over year, but quit rate is down 10%. So if candidates aren't quitting, that actually causes even more pain. Certainly, if companies don't have the compensation levels that they want to offer these candidates to come quit their job, and 92% of the recruiters reported that 92% of the candidates that they're talking to are actually employed. So we have lots of people employed, fewer people want to quit. That causes a lot of pain in filling these overall jobs.
And one of the things we're looking for is vigorous hiring that could absorb both the new entrants to the labor market that we've seen and anyone who might be facing a layoff. Where should we be looking for industries that are actively hiring and expanding right now?
Well, as you saw in the Joel report, and we have our own, the Aura jobs report was down 8% in terms of overall job postings. So it's certainly taking a real hit. We saw on the in the recruiter index, healthcare services are still there in terms of overall jobs themselves. Ironically, government jobs are still in the top 4 industries, but they're actually down 2% since July. Ironically, there's a lot of AI jobs now. So AI jobs in the tech industry represent, according to the Aura jobs report, about a little over 6% of all tech jobs now related to AI. So I think you have AI skills. That's certainly a good place to go. The other thing we started to see is really the growth of remote jobs. And while remote jobs actually tick down, their overall percentage of the open jobs are now about a little over 6%. So companies, hey, if I need talent and I can't pay more money for the talent, let me provide a remote operation for them as well. And I think we saw that in the job report, sort of that remote level, those remote jobs.
That's a great side nugget. What would your top level takeaway be from a report like this as for what it typically means for the kinds of jobs report, we can expect either tomorrow or just in the coming months? We're still talking about positives, or at what point do we start to flip and say, no, this is a labor market that's contracting?
So first off, so for tomorrow's report, slight gains. Look, we've been saying difficulty for months, and when the government came out that they had overstated jobs by 818,000, we're like, okay, now we understand why we were correct. I think the longer term makes us really nervous when we saw the overall job postings themselves come down by 10% numbers. According to the Joel report, we saw about 8% of total jobs in our Aura jobs report. That makes me very nervous for the next quarter. We're still seeing some layoffs. People are less likely to quit. So there's a lot less momentum there. And if companies don't have the compensation to offer people, and you saw that slide, 1 out of 5 jobs the recruiters reported were offering less compensation. So I think it does not bode well for what the next bunch of months look like.